Hmm? It's nothing. Hurry up and eat.
That was the plan.
Is that right? What's wrong with me? Shit. My body still feels sluggish. Those wounds Phantom gave me just aren't feeling right. Looks like my wounds have healed. And the bones reconnected.
No! Good guy! You're covered in blood!
Hey, are you alright?
Don't touch me! Wait, your bullet.
How do you know my name? Huh? Are you?
What? Why do I know who you are? Why? From where? Get out of my way!
Hey, wait!
I said don't touch me!
Wait! Good guy, wait! You're all wobbly!
Don't follow me, Tao! Shit. What the hell's going on? Gah! This is bad. Think. What kind of attack was it? This is a slashing wound. Shit. I don't understand.
Magic attacks also cause scarring of the soul. Especially in your case, the Azure Grimoire will remember those wounds, transcending even phenomena intervention. It's the same as with injuries sustained from a Nox Nictoris. I'm sure you can recall those wounds.
Like the time with Nirvana and that masked dick.
Remember what Juve said.
Don't think of the Azure Grimoire as your own power, right?
Something worth thinking about. If corrosion of the Azure Grimoire continues at this rate, it could cause ruptures of other phenomena as well. You'd better be careful.
These wounds. These are the same wounds as the ones from when I was done in by Miru. By the Murakumo unit. Restriction 666 released. What? This memory. Phenomena. Intervention. Where is...
Ragnar, are you okay?
Oh, I see. I was looking after Saya when she had a cold. And I got sick too.
Gosh, Ragnar, you're such a handful.
Who's that? Oh, this...
You always only think about others. You've got to take care of yourself more.
I can't help it. Saya's sick. Jin's crying all the time. If the older brother doesn't keep it together... They're always saying that. Right, sister?
That's true. You're right.
What is it?
Protect Saya and Jin, no matter what happens. Time after time, you have to do it. Promise me.
I know. I always have. But, yeah, I promise.
You're a person who keeps his promises.
Sister.
What is it, Ragnar?
Never mind. It's nothing. The sister's hands.
Oh, good. You're awake.
Where are we?
Are you hurt anywhere? Do you feel all right?
No, I'm okay. But who are you?
Sorry. Stay still just a little longer.
Wow, that actually feels pretty good. Oh, that's right. I collapsed. How pathetic. Is this magic?
Ah! You scared me. Don't get up all of a sudden like...
Who the hell are you?
If you're that energetic, then I guess you're okay.
Answer the question. Who are you?
So you don't know. I'm Celica A. Mercury. Call me Celica.
Celica, are you a mage?
Oh, good guy, you're awake. Tao's so relieved.
Tao, why are you...
Good guy spurted blood like push, and then started walking all wobbly, and then Tao started to follow him, but the restaurant person was like, pay the bell, and caught Tao, so Tao just beat the restaurant person up and came to find good guy. But good guy had fallen over, and Tao didn't know what to do, so Tao called on Antenna Girl and had her come to where good guy was.
I'm a little impressed you were able to keep all that straight.
Oh, Ragna, looks like he's back to his good old self.
Celica, wasn't it? How the hell do you know my name? And what was that just...
Oh, that's actually... how should I put this? Do you really need an
Of course I do!
Hey, careful, don't overdo it.
Tao will go find some food that will fix good guy right up.
Tao, wait!
The children of the Kaka clan are so much fun, aren't they? Tao Kaka's a good child. She was worried about you the entire time.
Shut up. And don't say my name like we're friends.
So you're Mr. Bloodedge now?
Holy shit, I can't believe you found a worse name. Okay, Ragna's fine.
So, Ragna then.
You're a weird chick. Whoa! Whoa.
Watch out!
Don't touch me! My right arm, it's paralyzed. And my right eye is blind.
Are you okay, Ragna? Is there anywhere that still hurts?
I said don't touch me!
Ah!
I appreciate the healing, but I'm not a guy you should get involved with. Stay away from me, okay?
Ragna?
Good. Shit. What's with her? Forget that. Finding Noelle comes first.
As I thought.
Celica! So this is where you went. Damn it. Kokonoe told me to look after you as well. I can't have you going and acting out on your own. Please, exercise some restraint.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tig.
You look pale.
No, it's nothing. Maybe I'm just tired from walking around so much. This is a big town.
I see. My sensors aren't picking up any readings either. This area appears to be fairly safe. But even so, please...
Okay, I will. But I'm fine, don't worry. Right. Yes, I'm fine. Time to cheer up. Let's go.
Are you sure you're...
Good guy! Good guy! I brought you a piece of crepe taco pancake chili chunk bag Kazamotsu style. They said if you eat it in one go, you'll die a blissful death. Eat this so you'll feel better. Meow. Big guy, what are you doing here?
Tao? So you're here, Nick?
No, that's right. But good guy's gone. Oh, what a waste. Haha, guess Tao better go ahead and eat this. And you can't have any.
That's fine. You go ahead and have it.
What's this? What could this mean? It's me.
Professor Relius, a rare voice to hear. What is it?
I need you to investigate ether concentrations in Ikaruga immediately.
Got it. Location?
The 7th city.
Hang on a moment. That's strange. Sorry. Wait just a little longer. This is definitely strange. Just in the area of the 7th city Kazamotsu, compared to other hierarchical cities, there's been a sudden drop in concentration by 15%.
Go back and check the data for Kazamotsu from 3 days ago.
The data from 3 days ago doesn't show anything abnormal, but now I'm looking at the data for the 6th city Yabiko and... No way! It's dropped 30%! If it goes any lower, it's going to start making things difficult for daily life there.
Take a look at the chart for concentration in Yabiko. Over time, if you can.
1 second. I'm looking at the data at 5-minute intervals, and concentration started climbing 8 hours ago. What's going on?
I see. Send that data to me. That was fast. There's clear evidence of tampering with concentration levels. Yes, it appears that the lost Seether is being replenished. Lost Seether? Seether nullification? Is this the work of Kushinada's linchpin? Go straight to the 6th city, Yabiko. To think I'd be spooked by Shuichiro's ghost. Laughable. Now then.
I never guessed I'd meet you in a place like this. So, sis, you were guiding me all along. And telling me to defeat Father.
You, huh? I don't have time for your nonsense right now. It'll have to wait until later.
Sorry, Father, but I don't care if it doesn't fit into your schedule. By the way, I heard that Miss Lychee is now with the NOL. I can't believe your reach would extend to even Miss Lychee. I'll have you return her, Father.
Return her? That's an odd thing to say. Since when did she become one of your possessions? And she came to the NOL of her own will. She's not in my job. Even so, she's certainly proven to be a useful assistant, as one should expect from a pupil of Kokono.
Why, you...
How many times must I say it? There's no value in useless pursuits. If you have the time to meddle in other people's affairs, then your own pursuit of truth is... hard. It's this strange aura.
What are you talking about?
I see. You superimposed Ada's image over Lychee. How foolish. Why do you diminish yourself that way?
Foolish?
Yes. Nothing is born of dependence. You must isolate your spirit from the world. That is what determines the value of your existence.
Isolate? Don't make me laugh. You always drag Mother around with you wherever you go, Father.
Ignis is always kept isolated. My own son. And you don't understand a thing, do you? A strong, isolated soul is always pulling, much like a magnet. And if you become one with that soul you are mutually pulling with, yours will become even stronger. That strong soul will pull against a yet stronger soul. Before long, they will sublimate into one perfect soul. That is the path that leads to the origin of the Azure.
I don't care about all that. Don't pretend we're the same, Father.
No interest, huh? You are indeed still young, but you show promise. It's because you're my child. Someone will realize it.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! You used Mother and Sister for a thing like that! I can't believe you take advantage of Miss Lychee, too! What do you plan to do with her, Father?
I'm not going to do anything with her. She's already helped me with my request. I suppose now Hazama will use her how he sees fit. Though, that thing's existence likely won't have a very favorable effect on you.
Father, if something should happen to Miss Lychee...
Then what? You harbor an impressive level of hatred. I see. Perhaps breaking that is an option as well.
You bastard!
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action. Counter. Counter.
I won't lose! I'll never forget you!
Counter.
You did.
Counter.
You're a mere shadow of your former self.
Shut up! Sister, please, just try a little bit more.
What you're doing now is fighting for other people. It's pathetic. Truly pathetic.
What's wrong with that? Miss Lychee and Bang reminded me of something very important.
Important?
Back then, I wasn't able to protect my sister. That's why now I have to.
Fool! Didn't I tell you? You need to embrace that isolation. The world you're hoping for doesn't lie with worthless things like people.
I am who I am. I will never become like you.
You really don't understand anything, do you? I would have expected you, who have come so close to the truth of the world. Very well, then, Carl. I'll create Ada again.
Huh? What did you just...
Didn't you hear me? I said I would create Ada again.
Create sister again? What are you talking about?
A vessel is a simple enough thing to make. After that, it's up to you.
That's not possible. I can't believe something like that.
I have never lied to you, Carl. You should know that perfectly well.
Sister can be saved? My sister?
Do what you please. I'm quite busy right now. It'll still be a little while before I can get started on it. If you decide you're interested, come find me. When you arrive, I'll teach you a few things myself.
It's true. Father has never lied to me before.
Man, it's really pouring out here. My right eye can see, and my right arm can move again. So it was that woman's doing.
Oh, Ragnar. Looks like he's back to his good old self.
Every time I think about her, I can't seem to calm down. What the hell's up with that? That girl, Celica, I think was her name.
So, you're Mr. Bloodedge now?
Holy shit. I can't believe you found a worse name. Okay, Ragnar's fine.
So, Ragnar then.
Shit. Stop thinking about her. Noelle, you've got to focus on Noelle. But what am I going to do once I find her? Where in the world is Kushinada's linchpin? Let's say I do manage to get a hold of it. What then? What does Kushinada's linchpin even look like anyway? I don't know what it looks like or how big it is. I don't even know how to use it. What the hell am I gonna do? Ugh, this is so frustrating.
Ow! What the hell are you doing, you...
Idiot! You wanna fight me, you piece of shit?
What'd you say? Come on back here.
You want me to bust your balls? You come on over here. Come on, get your ass over here so I can break it. Don't complain to me when they're contacting your next of kin.
No, hey, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have... I'm sorry, okay? Come on, don't be like that.
What are you afraid of? It's too late to take it back.
Ah!
Look at you, reduced to picking on innocents. You've somehow found a place below the bottom of the barrel. Some kind of awful sewer inhabited solely by nematodes like yourself.
How unseemly! Harassing weak people. So unattractive.
Classless and disgraceful.
Rabbit, I don't need your shit right now.
If you're really seeking catharsis through random violence, then I stand by my earlier assessment. I'm quite disappointed in you.
Disappointed? I don't recall you expecting anything from me, so get the hell out of here!
Don't presume to speak to me. I don't need you sullying me.
What a classless child.
Such a child, such a child.
Wait, right... Shit. Why am I so damn frustrated?
What should I do? Sis, please help me.
Ooh, my dear, I finally found you.
Well, what do you want?
Oh my, that was rude of me. I just got a little excited. Oh, my dear, you are above and beyond what I'd hoped to imagine.
That's me, yes. Who are you?
I am Amane Nishiki, my dear. Oh, it's so nice to meet you.
I'm sorry about this, but I'm not in the mood to talk to anyone.
Well, hang on a second, Carl. Slow down a moment. Please, just give me 2 seconds.
1 and 2. Goodbye.
Time out. I meant 10 seconds. Let's change it to 10 seconds.
Ugh, you are so persistent. Stop bothering me. Fine then, but only 10 seconds.
Carl.
Huh?
Why am I so frustrated?
Ragna?
Noelle?
So you're here in Ikaruga too, Ragna? You're soaking wet. You'll catch a cold. Let's go over there for now and get out of the rain. Gosh, you're freezing all over. Isn't there something I could dry you off with?
Finally found you. I've been searching all over the place for you. I have a favor to ask, Noelle. You've got to come with me.
Hey, Ragna! That hurts! Don't pull on me!
We've got to get out of here.
Ragna, you're hurting me! Please, let go! Let go!
No! You have to come with me!
Whoa, what's all this? Your game is a little off there, isn't it, pal? Don't you know how to treat a woman? I'm gonna need you to take your hands off my lady here.
Kagura!
I've been looking for you, Noelle, babe. I've wandered all over the damn place for you. Don't make me worry about you like that.
What do you want? Don't interfere!
Oh, wow, that's a good line. Like you're really the victim here. And I'm the main character, so, as promised, get up, pal. I'm gonna beat you like the beta you are.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You don't have any idea who you're messing with, do you?
Another great line. I'm sure I'll be sobbing on the floor.
Look at you, cocky little...
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! Finish!
Come on, Ragna the Blood Edge. Just tell me the truth. You gave yourself the Grim Reaper nickname, right?
Don't underestimate me, prick.
I've clearly overestimated you. This is gonna ruin my day.
Then as promised, this should make you regret ever starting this. Restriction 6... What? Right on. It won't move.
Ragna!
You!
Focus, buddy. I had such high expectations for this encounter, and it was such a bust.
Truly a foolish man. I assume you agree.
I'm not so sure. Seemed to me like a very interesting performance.
Oh, are you able to find some amusement in farce? That is not particularly suited to my tastes.
A person dancing their own form will never fail to be exquisite, especially that dark one. He is a flower of his own. Your assessment of him is a little harsh.
I I'm always very tolerant of people.
Whatever. By the way, I'm not one to talk, my dear. But don't you think you're getting a little too involved? At some point, that involvement is going to bite you right in the butt.
The caution is not unappreciated, but this is my modus operandi. There's no need to fret on my behalf.
No one's fretting. Might I remind you, I only want to witness the dance. If that serves my purpose, then at times, I will dance. Well, I can't be whiling away my time here. That darling Carl ran away from me, and I was in the middle of chasing him.
You're pursuing him again?
I don't give up on things easily, my dear. Goodbye, darling.
Wow. Quite the view from where I am. Never thought in a million years I'd see Ragnar the Blood Edge thrown in a jail cell, all by his lonesome.
Shut up. What the hell are all of you doing lined up like a freak show?
I didn't think you were much of a man when I saw you in town, but now that I've gotten a look at you down here, you're quite a specimen. That room really suits you.
You bastard. I didn't even lose that fight. I'm gonna kill you next time. We can even continue where we left off right now.
Ragnar, please calm.
Oh man, Ragnar, every line is a classic. Where did you find this guy? I can't get enough of him.
We aren't friends, asshole. Who the hell are you?
Kagura, please don't tease Ragnar.
Kagura? Kagura the Black Friggin' Knight Kagura?
Just let that name pass from your memory. Seriously, Celica Bay, what's so great about this guy? I'm way more alpha than he is.
That isn't something you get to decide, kid.
That he's kind, that you can rely on him, and that he'll keep his promises. There are lots of other things, too.
Whoa, you answered that right away. It was a serious answer. You hear that, Ragnar? Even a beta can get love.
Take your jokes somewhere else. Why am I still in this damn prison anyway?
Because you're a wanted felon, and a rebel to boot. Or have you forgotten your own criminal record?
What?
Really, though, you should be grateful we haven't had time to schedule an execution yet. Traitors to the NOL are beheaded, you know.
How can I thank you enough?
Execute? Is that true, Kagura? Please, Kagura, stop this. He's the reason I'm still alive. Ragnar is blunt and can sometimes be easily misunderstood, but deep down, I think he's definitely a good person.
Looks like you got a fan club, Ragnar.
This is literally the most embarrassing moment of my life. Please, just kill me.
Oh, come on, you guys. I'm not gonna kill him. I still have a use for him after all.
Thank you so much, Kagura. Isn't that a relief, Ragnar?
Wait a damn minute. That's not a relief. And if you think I'm doing anything for you, Kagura, you've got another thing coming.
Hey, whatever you want, hot stuff. Sooner or later, you'll have to hear me out. By the way, babe, what happened to Makoto?
Makoto and I got split up on the way. She's probably still searching for Tsubaki.
I see. Then, Noelle, baby, you better stay here for a while. I'll do something about Makoto. That includes Tsubaki, too, of course.
But...
I know Tsubaki needs Makoto's and Noelle's love, but it won't do to have you split up.
But...
I'm worried about her, too. Tsubaki and I go way back. I just need some time. 2 days should be enough. Then I'll help you get to Tsubaki. Trust me. It's a promise.
Okay, Kagura. I'll be waiting.
Ragnar, I hope you're paying attention. There'll be a quiz later.
Shut up.
So why did you lock up Ragnar anyways?
All of Ikaraga is tense from the Imperator's phenomena intervention. I already told you I've taken anti-phenomena intervention steps in the basement. Down there you can prevent some of the interference, Ragna will have time to cool off.
You don't say.
What about you? What are you planning to do about Tsubaki?
What am I planning to do? There's nothing I can do.
So you just talked big in front of it?
Calm down. You heard me tell Noelle, didn't you? That Tsubaki needs their love. So all I'm gonna do is set up the location. After that, these people will work something out. Right, Ginny?
Don't call me that. It leaves a bad aftertaste.
Wait, who was it? Isn't that what they called you back when they were a student?
That was then, this is now. More importantly, I can trust what you've said, right?
Just leave it to me. How's progress on your end, Vicky?
The Colosseum's preparations are currently going according to the timetable. It is taking some time to bring in the cables, but it will be complete in 2 days' time.
How many people do you have on Tsubaki?
12 people at all times, monitoring her 24 hours a day at the ready. Of course, she's already aware of them.
I see. 2 days then. Leave 4 of them. Have the rest head to the Colosseum. If you do that, Tsubaki will go there.
Why be so indirect about it? Couldn't you simply call her over and be done with it?
How? Who's gonna give her the message? As soon as we contact her directly, Hazama will easily find out. So will the Imperator, of course. She's got her curse. What's it called? And Tsubaki's eyes. She's being observed. But that's why we need our little songbird to enter our cage voluntarily. The trap isn't secret anyways.
Professor Kokonoe, we borrowed some of your anti-intervention equipment and are installing it in the Colosseum. When used at full power, we've estimated that we can disrupt their observation for roughly 1 hour. It will probably be difficult for us to return it undamaged, so we apologize in advance.
Keep in mind, kids, that equipment has a pretty high deposit if it gets damaged.
I'll deduct any costs off your tab for renting the basement.
Also, we have 4 people following Makoto Naniga. What would you like to do?
I'll swing by later. There's something I need to check on anyway.
Oh, so you've already found her then? Tell me these things sooner. I've had Taker out tailing her.
Don't underestimate our organization. Even if it's Makoto, give us 1 day and we can discern her location at the very least. Catching her, though, that's more difficult. Anyway, leave that to me. That's the plan, Jenny.
Understood. This lift is heavy.
Where are you going, Major Kisaragi?
Seriously, can I lift a finger without it being reported?
We've got preparations to take care of. We don't just want you going around and doing anything conspicuous is all. Oh, and don't go to the basement. That's an order.
I'll never see eye to eye with him. Well, I better be getting back to my lab.
Major Kisaragi's just as he always is.
Yeah, but the fact that he's considering cooperating with others means that he's matured, even if it's only a little bit. Well, we better make sure we take care of things on our end so he doesn't get even more pissed off. That's all up to us, though.
Handle the location on my own. You just worry about Makoto.
Roger. By the way, what's Noelle doing?
She's resting in a separate building. We can't have her meet with Major Kisaragi.
Good job. You get 5 points.
I don't need them. Also, Colonel, about this branch's electricity bill, I had the money withdrawn from your personal bank account.
Whoa. Hang on, are you serious?
I know I'm not in a place to say, but it was an astronomical amount. I can't begin to imagine what in the world you could possibly use that much electricity on.
I can't begin to imagine why in the world you would know my bank account.
This place certainly is a bit cold. Now, what's his move gonna be?
I see. Looks like I've been summoned.
I figured if I simply made myself strongly aware of this place, you would come.
Interesting, Jin Kisaragi. Indeed, my legs mysteriously led me here. By will, it seems. You are using it well, the power of order. So, state your business.
Being called that by you is irritating, but no matter. I have something I want to ask you. First, I want to change conjecture to confidence. Draw your sword, Hakumen. We will talk afterward.
I never thought you would challenge me to a duel. I will face you this way.
Watching it more closely now, I think I see it.
What's wrong? If you won't advance, then I shall.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action!
Die! Die! Sick. Impressive.
Counter! Counter!
Not yet.
Absolute zero!
Get the free!
Counter!
I underestimate you.
Great.
Counter! Counter!
Not yet.
Slow!
Slow. To be defeated like this. You have trained this one well, Cat.
As I thought. Crossing swords with you feels like looking into a mirror.
When did you notice?
Listening to your words and watching your actions, it's hard not to. That and the cat never once told me to go looking for you.
You said you had something you wanted to ask me.
I have two. The first is about the sealed weapon Izayoi. Tell me everything you know about it.
The sealed weapon Izayoi. I trust you're already aware of its existence as the Murakumo unit prototype.
Yes. And the cat told me that it evolves.
Evolves. It may be more accurate to say that it is released.
Released?
The current state of Izayoi is the pupil state, or chrysalis as it were. Its subsequent form is called Zero-type Izayoi. When it is released, it will assume that form and be able to demonstrate its primary power as an anti-observer weapon.
What exactly is that primary power?
In the form of the sealed weapon Izayoi, its power is to be a shield that prevents intervention or observation. The Zero-type Izayoi, by contrast, is a pike whose power is the immortal breaker, the power to slay those who are outside of logic. With the released Zero-type Izayoi, one could even send Rachel Alucard to the grave.
I see. Seems the Izayoi has a very interesting power. And how do you break someone free from the curse?
To simply say that its power is merely interesting. How quickly one can get accustomed to such things. Listen, Jin Kisaragi. Izayoi has never had Tsubaki Yayoi in its thrall.
What?
Who was it that sought power? The Imperator's curse is merely supplementing Izayoi's control. Think back and consider carefully what has happened. You'll see that the answer will naturally come to you. Our discussion about Izayoi ends here. Well, what was your...
Which phase are you from? Which version of me are you?
Unfortunately, I do not know the answer to that question.
Let me rephrase the question then. Did Noelle Vermillion exist in your timeline?
I do not believe she did. I never knew Noelle Vermillion, even this region of Ikaraga. In my timeline, It was annihilated.
And Hazama?
What about Hazama?
Did he exist in your timeline?
He should have. Why?
Was that a real Hazama?
What are you plotting?
So, then who was Hazama in that timeline? Was that Yuki Terumi? If so, then where was Hazama?
It appears I have no further answers for you.
Hakumen.
What is it?
You asked earlier, who was it that sought power? Then why did you seek that power?
Because I could not accept my weakness. I could not accept defeat.
Weakness, huh?
Noelle, where did you go? Oh, this place is Ibukita Ruins. That's right. Wasn't I here 2 months ago? That was pretty rough. It would have been really bad if Rachel hadn't been there.
Lieutenant Makoto Nanya, I've been searching for you.
Tsubaki, I've been looking
Looking for me? I'm the one who's been seeking you. Even so, my information lines up exactly. Quite frankly, I'm astonished.
The intel checks out. No, there's no time for that now. Tsubaki, leave the NOL and come with me. The NOL is definitely up to something fishy.
Funny you should say that. Words of a felon. And what, pray tell, is the NOL doing that's fishy?
Tsubaki, do you know what happened during the Ikaruga Civil War? On the surface, it seems like it was a war of independence, started by Ikaruga. But it's actually a war that the NOL caused. It's true that at that time, the Ikaruga Federation was complaining to the NOL that they wanted to be acknowledged as autonomous. But they weren't trying to start a war. They were trying to settle it through talks and diplomacy. But the NOL started a war because that was the Imperator's will. That's the only reason they did it. You despise war, Tsubaki. Do you know what the Imperator's words were back then? She said, the more death, the better. Ikaruga pleaded over and over for a ceasefire. That's why they would do something so absurd.
Makoto, you seem to be
Misunderstood?
The NOL... No. All life on this world exists for the Imperator. If those lives are spent for the sake of the Imperator, then they should consider it a great honor. They are insects. Makoto Nanya, wasn't it? Yes, what I seek for the sum of all things in the universe. Death.
Huh? Who is...
This is my final advice to you. Return to the NOL, Lieutenant Makoto Nanya. If you do not, I shall show no restraint in dealing your punishment.
Wait a second. What was that just now? Tsubaki.
Indeed. You're acting strange, Makoto.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Her glory! You're serious.
There. Counter. Counter. Counter.
You're serious.
Counter.
Forgive me.
Counter.
You're serious.
Finish.
Is that all, Lieutenant Makoto Nanya? Very well. That's quite enough.
Well, I think this has gone far enough.
Colonel Utsuki, what are you doing here?
Yes. Thank you very much for your referral, Major Tsubaki Yoi. Take Lieutenant Makoto Nanaya.
Excuse me? What do you mean by that?
Exactly what I said. Come with me, Lieutenant Makoto Nanaya.
Being the lord of the region must leave you with a lot of time.
I have a lot of good subordinates. They make things easy for me. I'll make sure to keep my boots on the ground and try their jobs as well. I'm the chief of the duodecim, and the Imperator's orders are absolute, right? Here, this is a letter of...
This is the Imperator's seal, no doubt about it. But, Colonel Mutsuki, is this really from the Imperator?
Are you questioning this? You've gotten mighty arrogant, haven't you? I received the Imperator's decree and came here. Lieutenant Tsubaki Yayoi, remember what we said.
The Imperator's will overrides all other commands.
Right. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to take in the traitor and the huge balloons.
Huge?
Hey, shut up and start walking.
Kaga.
So she's about half an...
Kagura, my chest. It's too tight.
Quiet, traitor. Shut up and keep walking. Though with a massive chest...
Die!
Worth it.
What the hell are you thinking?
I should be asking you that.
So how long were you watching it?
From the beginning, there was something I needed to verify.
And that letter of Imperial Decree?
It's a fake, obviously.
I thought so. Still, how did Tsubaki know where I was?
I tipped her off.
What? You did?
I'm sorry for using you as bait like that. Hibiki relayed the info to her. I should have.
It's okay. I was the one that took off on my own. It's my fault. Thank you for saving me.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, aren't we?
Yeah, you're right. You're a bestie, Kagura.
Please trust in me then. As a friend. As a bestie.
I will. What?
I was just thinking how cute you are when you're acting genuine and calm.
Kagura!
Worth it.
Feels dirty.
What the hell? That seriously hurt. That was a compliment.
Just knock it off, okay? I know you find me cute, but don't be creepy.
I guess this is more like the Makoto I know. Oh, by the way, we brought Noelle in, so there's no need to worry about her.
Interesting.
I'm looking forward to you meeting them.
By the way, Kagura, would you please untie me already?
Why? He's great like that.
We could read a book together.
I'll pass.
Aw, but I borrowed a book from Kokonoe. It's called The Duel of Glitches. The main character is strong and kind, but he's a bit of a bully. He's the kind of guy who irritates other people, even his friends sometimes. He constantly shouts obscenities at his rivals, and just reading it breaks my heart a bit.
Sounds a little close to home, frankly.
Okay, I have another one. This one's The Imp of the Perverse. I don't want to spoil it too much, but you won't want to be left alone at night after reading it. When no one is around, you get a feeling to do things you know you shouldn't. And worse, you feel more and more compelled.
Nope, not at all. Not in the slightest. Not even a tiny bit.
Okay, well, why don't we play a game? We can play cards. Though
Hey, not that I mind, but...
How long? Until you can come out, Rock.
Come on, I thought you agreed to stop acting like we're friends. Super multi-layer restraining field, huh? I just give it enough...
I'm sorry, Ragna, but I can't. Kokonoe told me to stay here.
You what?
I don't want to leave your side.
I can't figure it out. Who are you exactly? Have we met?
easy to respond.
Hey, I'm sorry to bring it up, but I don't know.
Well, I want to explain it all, but I'm not sure how to do it. Oh, Seneca, you're here too.
Rabbit?
Oh, Miss Rachel! Kokonoe made me Chief Ragna Watcher.
What? How do you two know each other? Whatever. You gotta teleport me out of here, Rabbit.
Let me consider.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Look, I'm sorry about before. I don't know what came over me. No hard feelings.
Who could have suspected that hearing your completely empty apology would fail to move me emotionally in even the smallest way? But if you must know, I am not angry with you. It's hard to be angry with a worm, after all.
A worm? Okay, look. I'm gonna beg. I'm begging now. I need to get out of here. I don't have time to be in here. You get that, right?
I am truly sorry, but I don't think worms can speak. Maybe I'm imagining things. I'm killing time with some idle gossip with my peers. Seems like I chose the perfect time.
Killing time? Peers?
Miss Rachel?
Noelle, what are you doing?
It felt like I was being called here.
Are you seriously gonna hold a slumber party outside of someone's jail cell?
I have a matter of importance to discuss with you. Just ignore the worm in the...
A matter of importance?
Yes. I need to tell you about the book called The World. It has to do with the successor to the Azure, and with us, the chrono phantasma.
Chrono phantasma?
Must have been the wind. Let me continue. Please tell us.
Yes, please.
Bear with me. The details may be involved. It is a story about a single book and a young girl. That young girl was imprisoned. Yes, it was very much like this jail. Dark, cold, and lonely. One day she was given a book. In that book was written a tale. The story tells of a young girl in a country who is captured by a monster.
That's disappointing.
Quiet, vermin. You don't have permission to talk. All that was written was the beginning and the end. All of the pages in between were blank. This didn't make for a story, so the young girl went on to write her own story in the book, relying on her own memory. The beginning had already been decided, so she wrote its continuation. The hero journeyed the country, ridding it of all its troubles. The story had spanned 100 pages when the brave hero stood before the young maiden. Then, he defeated the monster. But this young girl, she didn't like this story. She started to patch it up and change it. But the ending was already predetermined. It would always end the same way. The hero would stand before the young maiden, defeat the monster. Then it would end. Silly, isn't it?
Huh? When the monster is defeated, wouldn't they live happily?
Miss Rachel, what happens to the young maiden in the story after... The monster was actually the maiden herself. Huh? The young maiden was imprisoned by the monster. The monster that consumed the world. The girl rewrote the story's plot to its ending over and over again. So many times that the book became tattered and worn. But no matter how many times she wrote and rewrote, the hero would simply defeat the monster. He would not save the young maiden. Because it's a monster. Of course the monster is defeated. The ending cannot be changed, for that is the pre-established plot to be repeated. The young girl continued to rewrite and rewrite, pleaded to the hero to save the maiden. Please rescue me, she would say. But the hero wouldn't listen. Of course he wouldn't. He's a character in a book. Actors only carry out the roles they are given. The hero is simply to defeat the monster and claim the fame that comes with being the hero. Which is why the hero never saved the maiden. Before long, the young girl fell into despair. And of course she would. Her wish for her own story, which she was writing herself, would not come true. And yet the girl continued to believe. She continued to believe that the hero would save her. She probably still believes it now.
That wasn't much of a story.
Thus ends my exposition. Your eavesdropping leaves much to be desired, Kokonoe.
Hey, you came in here and you started talking. It's got nothing to do with...
I suppose I agree. Now, I should be on my way. Thank you for being a respectful audience. This was an enjoyable way to pass the time.
Oh no, thank you! And thank you for sharing it with us.
Rachel, I want to thank you too.
Rachel...
What is it?
Never mind. And, sorry for interrupting you.
I see.
A hero that doesn't even attempt to save. He only defeats.
What was that, Ragnar?
Oh, nah, it's nothing.
Ragnar.
You know, Noelle, you shouldn't just follow Ragnar around whenever you feel like it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Professor Kokonoe.
It's fine. I was just looking for you anyway. Makoto's back. She should be in her room right now. I'll call for you later, so go wait there for now.
Makoto's back? Yes!
Also, Ragnar, I'm busting you out. You're coming with me.
Huh? Is it okay for you to be letting me out? I can't make any guarantees here.
Do you know what this is?
Will you be satisfied if I just say a rectangle?
As you can see, it's a remote switch. I believe I mentioned it before. Do you think that I, Kokonoe, would simply fix your left arm and leave it at that? I fitted your left arm with an MD bomb.
A bomb? Crazy bitch!
The MDB is fitted to you at the cellular level, so there's no way you can remove it. As for what it'll do to you, best not to even think about it.
This is a poor excuse for a threat.
Say what you want. Oh, and one more thing. The MDB will only destroy your body. You don't need to worry about any harm coming to those around you.
Hey, wait! Wait, what? What the hell, Kokonoe? That was a bluff, wasn't it?
I'll give this to you, Celica. Don't lose it.
Huh?
Ragnar, I've armed the bomb. If you go more than a certain distance from Celica, the bomb will explode. That distance is, well, it should be a comfortable distance, but you might not want to test it.
Are you serious?
You don't understand a word I'm saying, huh? This is a waste of time.
Wait a minute, Kokonoe.
What is it, Celica? Did you want to watch this?
Whoa, hey! Okay, I'm coming out. That's what you wanted, right? Oh God, you're somehow worse than the rabbit.
Did you say something?
Nothing at all. Let's go, Celica.
Hey, wait up, Ragnar! Kokonoe, it's a joke, right?
How often do I joke? Hurry up and follow or he'll explode.
What? Wait, Ragnar!
What noisy people.
So, why did it take over 2 hours to get here?
It's supposed to be more or less a straight line here from the prison district. If you go straight up the road from the prison, and from there go up 3 flights of stairs, then take the elevator that's right in front of you to the top floor, the time required for that path should be roughly 10 minutes.
I don't need every single detail. You should be asking her, not me. Oh, this way's quicker. That's the long way. She just kept running ahead like she knew where she was going.
This building's just so big. Oh, by the way, that big tree near the entrance is really pretty.
You know what moved me? How thoroughly you got lost.
Ah, don't yell so loud. Pipe down.
So what do you want? I'd like to know why you decided to let me out.
It's simple. I need you to help me, Ragnar the Blood Edge. I'll entice you with a reward.
You want me to be your lapdog? Give me a break.
Bomb? What are you talking?
I've rigged an MD bomb to his body. I'll spare you the long-winded explanation, but put simply, it's his calling.
Don't you think that's overkill?
It sure is.
Up to your dirty tricks as always, huh, Kokonoe? I guess that means this will be a quick conversation. Ragna, you're not allowed to use the Azure Grimoire for a while.
Huh? Don't be ridiculous.
Just hear me out. We're carrying out a plan right now, and your Blazblue would get in the way of that. And it would cause a bunch of misunderstanding.
Misunderstandings?
There are two reasons. The first is Hazama, or rather Yuki Terami. We're tracking his movement, and if you're running around, then the sensors will mistake that for his Azure Grimoire.
Terami. Was he there that time?
That said, I'm not telling you to sit on the sidelines. I'll put you to work. When the time comes, we'll need your Azure Grimoire. Until then, we want to eliminate some obstacles we're worried about.
Obstacles?
Azrael.
Azrael? That mad dog is here in Ikaruga?
And it's more than likely one of Azrael's targets. Is your Azure Grimoire. Here's the other reason. We know full well the extent of your fighting capability. But his fighting capability is monstrous. What if the two of you ran into each other? It would undoubtedly end up being an intense fight. On such a level that you would surely have to choose whether or not to use the Azure Grimoire. Ragna, you've got to stop using Blazblue so carelessly. It can't be activated recklessly. You've got to understand that completely.
I understand. All right, Kagura. What should I do?
You're the bait.
The bait?
Since yesterday, news of the Grim Reaper's capture has been traveling throughout Ikaruga. Specifically, people are saying that Colonel Kagura Mutsuki has captured the Grim Reaper.
It's true enough.
Now it's been turned into a gladiator tournament to take place at the Colosseum tomorrow, with the bounty money from Ragna the Blood Edge's capture as the prize. And who will be competing but Ragna the Blood Edge himself?
Whoa, I'm gonna be fighting?
Yes, Ragna the Blood Edge will fight with his own reward on the line. Right now, all of Ikaruga is excited about this news.
And that guy Azrael loves a big production. He'll definitely come.
And you need bait. I got it. So, you want me to go at it with Azrael?
You just have to do what you can to draw him out. I'll take on Azrael. You wouldn't stand a chance.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Ragna, I'm not underestimating you. You're very strong, there's no question. But without the Azure Grimoire, both Azrael and I are stronger than you.
So what?
You have no conviction behind your strength. You just wave your power around without discipline. That makes you no different than Azrael. You're never gonna win. You're still young. You need to search your own self. What am I fighting for? What am I using this power for? Searching for the answer to those questions is the duty of those who seek power. When you find those answers, you'll become plenty strong without having to rely on that Azure Grimoire you've got.
What am I fighting for, huh?
Ragna.
But I'll reward you, so you better work like your life depended on it.
I don't need some reward.
Even if I said I'd give you Kushinada's linchpin?
Kushinada's? You have Kushinada's linchpin?
I can't truthfully say that I have.
Where? Where is it?
And that's not all.
The lost means of activating Kushinada's linchpin.
Right?
Hello?
Celica? Celica's the... Wait, hang on a second.
That's right. Celica Mercury's soul here is the key to activating Kushinada's linchpin.
Hey, Celica, what's he talking about? Tell me what's going on.
Oh, my father was...
Calm down, Ragna. I'll explain this one. You can take your hand off Celica's shoulder.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, I'm fine.
Hey, I told you this before, but you need to work on the way you...
Kagura. That's a binding promise, right?
It's a guarantee.
See, I told you. You'll have to listen whether you like it or not. We'll be counting on you for a while, Ragna.
got it. What's this plan, anyway?
That's not something you need to know.
Defeat the Imperator and take over the NOL.
You're joking, right?
Kagura, you can't just shout about that.
What? No reason to hide it. If we're going to be working together, it's easier if he just knows.
I guess that's true, but Ragna, you better not get in my way.
I'll be careful not to get blown away. By the way, Kokonoe, is there anything I can do about this?
This?
My right eye and right arm. It makes some things really inconvenient. Going to the bathroom for one. I'm right-handed, too.
I can help you, Ragna.
What?
Sorry about that. My hands.
You dick! Why'd you clock me over that? She was the one offering.
You better not do that, Celica. You don't know what diseases he's carrying.
I'd pass, Celica. It would be a terrible waste of your potential.
You assholes.
Oh, that's right. You can come in.
What's the meaning of this, Kagura? Explain to me right now.
Huh?
Brother!
What the hell?
Oh, what's wrong, Jenny?
Didn't I tell you to stop calling me that? When were you going to tell me that Ragna had been captured? And what's going on at the Colosseum?